ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా,
I was having very happy time in Andhra Pradesh as the state president of Sri Sai organization. Very nice time. Like a bolt from the blue, Baba asked me to wind up my show there and go to Brindavan as the principal of the campus. I was not at all prepared to go because I know how risky it is. It is a matter of divine risk. And some of my relations, some of the boys whose names I do not want to mention, returned successfully because they could not get along well. Living with Sai is not an ordinary joke. So I know the risk involved. So I did not say yes immediately. Next, Swami said, "You are coming and you are joining." Finish. Then later he said, May 5th or 20th, Panchami, good day. May 20, Panchami అయిపోయిందప్పా, నీవేమో బృందావన్కి వచ్చేసి డ్యూటీలో జాయిన్ అవ్వు. Join the duty on May 20th. Panchami, very good. What is Panchami or Dashami? I don't want any. Okay, but there's not to choose. There's no question of choice. Not to question why, not to reason why, but not to die, but to live. So having been left with no other choice, somehow I followed Swami. It was Madras where he declared this. There, Madras, it's such a Sundaram, such a beautiful place. Dharmakshetra has got its own beauty and flavor. I repeat once again, my friends, I mean it, I cherish, which I have been telling for the last several years. What Vatican to Christian fraternity is, what Belur Mutt to Ramakrishna mission is Dharmakshetra for Sri Sai mission. I believe in that. I have been speaking openly. I wrote articles on that also. It's not the one that is declared right now for etiquette, certainly not. Then when Swami said it's okay, then I came to Puttaparthi, wanting to escape from the divine chain. He said, Ucha Manchidi, very good. Then I said, Swami, I have not brought my original certificates. My degrees and all. Right, Normusko, shut up. I am the chancellor, you know that? I'm appointing me. No papers, come on. Then I said, Swami, I'm working there at Andhra Christian College, Guntur, for the last 26 years. I cannot suddenly walk away from there. I must go apply for leave and then join here. Oh, when are they going to reopen the college? July 1st, Swami. Our college reopens on June 1st. Join here, you can think. No way. There's no way. Helpless, totally helpless. And then, total being helpless, what to do? And next day, Swami said, that bungalow by the side of my mandir will be inaugurated tomorrow. You will be staying there. Finish. Stay also fixed. He came there, opened the door and walked in. This is better than your own house. Your house very dirty. Most of the Brahmin houses are like that. I got good name for the community many times. See, Swami's house is very nice. It may be nice, but not nice here to me. What am I to say? Okay, Swami. Then Swami suddenly went to the bedroom. Swami is very fond of mirrors, as you know. I was standing there at the door. Swami stood in front of the mirror, adjusting his hair like that. Wow. Sight for gods. I was just watching. He noticed that. "Arey, come here, what are you doing?" Shall I say I'm watching you? Shall I say I remain there with closed eyes? Silence is gold. What I did. That's it. Our boys know this technique very much. That's why they are laughing. It is impossible for anybody to get one piece of information from our boys. Impossible. Arey, does Anil Kumar teach well? Anil Kumar does not teach well. He is very irregular. Same, I know. Because I have been in the field, Simply, Swami, Then Swami said, "Look here, Anil Kumar, here is a mirror. I'm standing in front of the mirror. You find 3. Swami here, mirror there, and my reflection, 3. Swami, mirror, reflection, 3. Okay? Remove the mirror. There is no reflection. Only Swami. 3 minus 1 is 2 in mathematics. But in spirituality, 3 minus 1 is 1. Oh, Swami, you develop philosophy on the mirror also? I liked it very much, very much. Manchide, come on, you stay. And then Swami walked into Mandir again. That evening he started giving discourse. But before going there, I was tossing on the bed, to be or not to be, to run away from there or to join, escape without telling him, what shall I do? Just tossing on bed. Anyhow, helplessly, spiritually, I am drawn into Mandir. Sat there, Swami said, "Get up. Come and translate." What did he say? Ramayana Kalamunandu, రామరావణ యుద్ధ సమయమునందు సీతాన్వేషణ నిమిత్తమై అనేక మందిని ప్రశ్నించినాడు శ్రీరామచంద్రుడు. సీతాసాధ్విని సాధించే నిమిత్తమై ఎవరు సిద్ధమైనారు అని ప్రశ్నించినాడు. ఎవరు కూడా చేతకాదని చెప్పగా ఆంజనేయ స్వామి సిద్ధము అని చెప్పినాడు. It was Rama who asked anybody who will go in search of Mother Sita. Everybody said, "Impossible, we can't do that." We can't do that, Swami. Then Swami looked at Anjaneya, and Anjaneya Swami said, "I'm ready," before everybody. And then Swami says these words, "Anjaneya, you Lankaki eppudaina vellinava? Did you visit Lanka before?" "No, Swami." "Oh, very good. You are going to the place where you had never been." "Sitanu Suchinava? Have you seen Sita any time?" "No, Swami." "Oh, you are going to identify a person whom you never saw." "Very good. Do you know the difficulty in crossing the ocean? Any problem?" "No, Swami, I had no previous experience." Without experience, to an unknown place, to recognize an unknown person, you are going, what a fool you are, what a fool you are. And then Anjaneya said, "Swami, why do you put me in fix like that? When once you say, go and do it, you will give me the needed strength, the capacity and the skill, intelligence to recognize Mother Sita, and the courage to go all the distance. Your command is enough." He turned at me like that. It meant me, I know that. Others do not know. This is what is called dramatic irony, which is the favorite of William Shakespeare in his dramas, where 2 actors know what it is, others do not know. So he looked at me. When Swami says something, some people doubt. But it is the duty of this Swami to see it is a grand success. And then he started speaking about it. That's where I am sealed there. Brindavan in those days was very different from Brindavan these days. Excepting 2 stray mad dogs on the street, not even street lights. Not even street lights. And all trees are there. Swami's bungalow, then compound wall, my bungalow, and trees. And our boys play there in the playground. By 5 o'clock, they go to the hostel. What am I to do from there? And I come from a joint family, grandmother, grandfather, brothers and sisters living together, living in a small house. A big bungalow, which I do not need, for one fellow. My family was still there. Children were studying. She had to take care of them. I went there. That night I could not sleep. Why? Bangalore has got separate style. As the wind blows, it makes a special sound. Woo! Woo! Adding to this, that lorries that pass will focus their headlights on the windows, such that on the wall you find some pictures. Those days I saw films like Bisal Bad. Abbo, I could not sleep. I opened the door and came out. Asked the watchman, come here. I inquired his ancestors for 3 generations, wife sides. Only to kill time. Finally he said, sir, I must go. The fellow went. And few hours left for the sunrise. Then I decided, Swami, if I cannot sleep this night, thank you. I will go back. I cannot. And second, very inconvenient point for me was also this, is also this as of now. I am used to very hot, spicy stuff coming from Andhra Pradesh, pickles. Those who are not used to it, if they taste it without ticket, you will be transported to other planet. Very hot stuff. I am used to that. Bangalore food, bland diet. You doubt whether there is salt or pepper or chili, nothing. And moreover, Bangalore canteen serves you Advaita food, non-dualistic food. What is that non-dualistic Advaitika food? You do not know whether it is rice or dal or soup. Advaita, same. Chi, Swami, I am fond of food. Is this the kind of stuff I am supposed to? I was pitying myself. That was the background wherein I just stepped in. You can imagine my position. Somewhat slowly I am spending days. Swami had been to Puttaparthi and then returned to Brindavan after 1 month. He asked me, Anil Kumar, how are you? Can I say awful, which is truth? Can I say very nice, which is not true again? I said, like our boys. Colgate dental cream. Okay. Swami understood this. And then he said, this is all recorded. What I am telling is all recorded in my books, in my talks. Even Swami was physically available to all of us. It's not anything generated now. That has already been produced and all people know that. Swami said, Anil Kumar, are you going to be here? He must have come to conclusion, I'll pack off. He said, what shall I say? I thought I was clever enough. Swami, I have come here to stay. Are you going to stay is his question. My answer is, I have come here to stay. But the Divine Master reads in between the lines. I did not say that. Are you going to stay? I said, you have come here, what? That's a different thing. Are you going to stay here or not? He wants me to make commitment. Boys are there, some guests are there. I cannot bluff. I said, okay, Swami, I have come here to stay. I will stay here. Then Swami said a very important sentence which applies to many, many people. అరే ఏమి చెప్తారప్పా, ఇంతమంది చెప్పినారు, ఒక్కడు లేడు, ఏమి చెప్తావు నాకు? So many people said that they would be here. None of them remained. Why do you bluff like that? That's what he said. That's how the life started. I took it as a matter of challenge. Spent all the time all alone in Brindavan. Somehow I survived the Advaitic food of Brindavan and the funny sounds of Brindavan and the beautiful, lovely company of the watchman. That's all.
You did my